Randy, so Randy, tell me about this event.
Oh man, this actually was really heartwarming for me to be out here and see all these young men being actively engaged. I was actually pleasantly surprised to hear their perspectives and how sharp they are, sculpting these young men to be, upstanding young men and leaders and learners and lovers. It's important that black men look at the next generation and reach down and back and pull up the young ones, and that's what it takes, I think, to foster a great community, and that's what we're doing. So it's beautiful to watch.
What I got out the program is how a lot of these horses and stuff like that, they help change people's lives and perspectives on things, and how a lot of people doing rodeos and rodeoing, it saved a lot of people, and how it really impacted people's whole way of life, and it changed the road they were going down by just finding a more positive output. Oh yeah, I learned a lot more about growth mindset, fixed mindset. I learned how to keep a growth mindset and how to stay away from having a fixed mindset. I learned about having a positive outlook on life and having a positive perspective on it. No matter what you're going through or something, it's always gonna be hope in your situation. And a lot of times, I needed that.
My name is Caleb.
Okay, and Caleb, what did you get out of the program today?
Well, something that I got out of the program today was that, you treat others with respect. Respect is a two-way street. You gotta give respect to get it back. You can't just, expect respect without giving respect. Something I also learned is that as a human being, that you need to be emotionally in check, because emotions dictate how you respond to things, because you can either respond to things in a positive way, and you can either respond to things in a negative way. And sometimes the negative way is something, it may not necessarily feel good. So.
My name's Jonathan Parker. I'm 11 years old. Definitely learning about our community and how different things that lead to how our emotions are actually way more than we think they are. It's not just mad and sad. It's a whole bunch. It's mad, sad, angry, different feelings that can lead to bad things, not always good things. And we definitely learn more about how to prevent that and what it leads to. They taught us so much on how to treat our community right, our peers, our family, so when we go home we can also teach our family about this, because of course not in all our neighborhoods we get taught this, because some of our teachers don't even have the education enough to teach us this. So I think it's really great that they're teaching us this, and you don't have to be a rich, high-class community to learn and take in the information that they taught us. It's crazy how they take all these journeys for the Black Rodeo, which is awesome that they have the Black Rodeo for people our, of course, skin color, and they're not saying you get out. No, it's actually accepting our culture into doing these things, because when you think of our culture, you think, oh, ignorant, bad words, bad grammar, all this stuff, but that's actually not the case at all. The point is for us to be amazing young children, and we don't want people thinking, oh, well, he's black, so he's not going to be smart. You're not going to see him like Jeff Bezos getting millions of dollars, and that is not the truth. Not all we can do is play basketball or football or sports that have to do with us just physical. We can use our minds too, and we're going to show people that exactly.
It's a really important event, I think, for the youth to see cowboys, black cowboys. It was a really new experience for them. That's all they've been talking about. They also got to see how hard they work. They got a chance to see some of the women working with the horses. That was new for them as well. And then also you can feel the Spirit of God here. You can feel the faith-based mentality for them, learning about character, SEL, social and emotional learning. And then they got a chance to learn from their peers as well, who taught about character and respect. I think that was big for them because they listen a little bit closer when it's their peers. I think it was important. I think impact ministry is the best. You can teach messages and stuff like that, but it's much better when it's like boots on the ground. And then they also got a chance to see black male leaders who were leading them in discussions about self-control or being emotionally aware of how you feel and determining whether or not you need to make decisions on that. I think hearing that from black males is important so that they can relate to it. They can see themselves in the person that's speaking to them. But I think what happened today, repeating that for this same group or a new group, is going to be very impactful.